My name is Omékongo Dibinga. I'm a motivational speaker and trilingual poet and rapper. Do poetry and hip hop in three languages: English, French, and Swahili. And I am the author of Grow Towards Your Greatness 10 Steps to Living Your Best Life. And the goal of the book is to try to get people to really be sold on themselves. We're told so much about what we can't do on a regular basis. And I'm trying to let people know that they're powerful beyond their measure if they just choose to grow towards their greatness, because being great is a choice at the end of the day.
And what inspired you to write this book?
Well, growing up as a child of African immigrants in America, I was extremely disrespected and tormented, as well as my other brothers and sisters, because of our names. People would throw rocks at us, beat us up, make fun of us, call us names like African Bush Boogie and African Booty Scratcher. My oldest brother was even shot in the eye. And outside of my parents enriching us and uplifting us every day, I didn't see a lot of sources of motivation. I finally started seeing stories from people like Maya Angelou and Nikki Giovanni, and they helped me affirm my belief that I was okay being a child of the African continent, because they said it was beautiful. And the more my self-esteem started to grow, I started to see other people who are suffering from a lack of consciousness, a lack of strong self-esteem, and I just developed a motivation and desire to want to help as many people realize that they're just okay just as they are, without all of these enhancements and drugs and pills that are out there nowadays. So that's what inspired me to write it.
And do you think with the election of President Obama, African Americans, are more willing to embrace their black identity, like you were saying, growing up in Africa and coming here?
Not yet. I do find that more people are enthused about the fact that we have a first black president, but as relates to taking their knowledge about the African continent deeper, or their connection with the African continent, I have yet to see that. But I'm definitely happy that he's there, having a similar story myself, and I do believe that he can serve as an example for everybody, not just African Americans, of what you can do. An example for everybody of what you can do when you have a no excuse mentality.
And you're also a hip hop artist, and you've spoken a lot about conscientious hip hop. Who are the hip hop artists that you follow, and why?
Well, I listen to everybody, and I'm fans of different people for different reasons. For example, I respect a lot of the work that Jay-Z has done, because he went from a lot of the misogyny and the drug references and the violence to becoming a businessman, trying to get other people in hip-hop to grow up, going to the African continent and doing work there. I respect his growth. I also respect a lot of people like KRS-One and Mos Def and Talib Kweli and old school groups like Public Enemy, because those are the people who I grew up on. And people nowadays like Common as well, I have a great deal of respect for.
And what advice do you have for anybody else who's aspiring to be a poet or a conscientious rapper like yourself?
Just for anybody who's aspiring to do anything, I would just have them remember that you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. So many of us psych ourselves out by thinking we can't do something because of the resources that we don't have. And just remember that once you want to get started towards a path, once you fix your mind on that, all types of things are going to come your way to help you get to that next level. So just remember, your dream was given to you and nobody else for a reason. Don't let anybody else destroy it.